Hello everyone, myself Sanika Sanjay Mohite. Today I am here to present my podcast topic on a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. So let's start it. First one is a table of content, objective and many more. Third one is a object of a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. First one is ensure reliable interaction. Second one is detect and prevent malicious behavior. Third one is a provide security against attack. Last one is adapt trust and reputation dynamically. Let's see about introduction, trust and reputation in system in a multi-environment. First one is a quantifying reliability. In that, agents calculate a numerical score representing a peer's reliability. Second one is a trust based on direct experience. Third one is a reputation based on indirect information. Fourth one is a good behavior. In that, agent with high reputations are chosen more often, giving them a capital assist that motivates them to be cooperative and honest. Last one is a reducing risk. By choosing high rated patterns, agents minimize the chances of a failures. Let's see a brief history of a trust reputation system and multi-agents environment. In pre-2000, theoretical foundation established. Mid 2000s, advanced contest and anti-malice, and early 2000s, birth of a dedicated computation models. So let's see meaning and definitions of a knowledge representations. A computation mechanism designed to enable autonomous agent to quantify, manage, and reduce the uncertainty and risk associated with the interaction with other agents. It does this by collecting, aggregating, and information about an agent's past behavior and capability to predict its failure trustworthless. Next, see uh, synergy of a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. So AI equals to knowledge plus intelligence, and data. AI equals to data plus algorithms. That's similar. Trust plus reputation equals to managing uncertainty in a MAS. Trust in private belief in a agent's completeness for a future task. In short, based on your direct experience. Reputations in based on indirect community feedbacks, and synergy reputation solve a cold start problem for a new interactions, while trust validity and update reputations against fraud and creating resilient social fabric for decision making. So let's see techniques of a trust and reputation system in a multi-agents. There are three techniques. First one is a modeling and a quantification. In that technique, the score calculations in simple language. Second one is the aggregation and data flow in the simple language, the fusion. And third one is the security and mitigation. In short, the defense. Next, let's see techniques of trust reputation. First one is a modeling and quantification, the score calculation. In this technique, is a this technique providing the formula for converting interaction results into a quantifiable trust and reputation scores. Next one is a probabilistics Bayesian models use frameworks like the beta distribution to convert discrete interaction outcomes like success and failures into a quantifiable probability score, often represented as a belief triplet. And physiologic applies a physics set theory and to handle the inherent impression of a trust, allowing agents to reason with a subject and linguistic terms. And last one is advantages of a modeling and a quantifications. Statist- uh, Statistically robust explicit model is initial uncertainty in cold start using the value. And disadvantages of a modeling and quantification: difficult to scale in inference can be the efficient. Second type of a technique, aggregation and data flow techniques. In that technique, aggregation and data flow technique is how the system collects, combines, and shares different source and reliability information. This technique advantage objective public data reputation. So I give one example. User places orders sent to the restaurant and order system. Second, order systems assign deliver sends data to deliver partner. And last step is a deliver updates location data flow to a user app for a tracking. Third technique is a security and mitigation. In simple, the defense. Introducing the Marin Minsky in the 1970s, slots are also called attribute and properties. Slots value which can be constraints, variables, procedure, and other frames. And these techniques advantages prevents agents with a harmful intent from distributing the system, and disadvantages adding a security layers makes system architecture more complex and harder to maintain. For example, a city uses a fleet to autonomous taxis, each operated by an intelligence agent. That's it. Next one is a characteristics trust. Next one is a characteristics of a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. First one is a decentralization. In that characteristics, trust is a evaluated independency by each agent, no central authority required. Second one is a dynamic evaluation. In that characteristics, trust and reputation value are continuously update based on a new interaction. Third one is a subjective. In that characteristics, trust is a agent specific. Different agents may hold different trust level for the same entity. And next one is a context dependence. Trust may vary depending on the task, domain, or environment. Next one is learning and adaptability. In that characteristics, agents learn more from past interactions to make better trust decision over time. And last second, reputation aggregation. In that characteristics, reputation is a build from feedback providing by multiple agents. Resilience resilience to manipulation. And last one technique is a manipulation. System are designed to withstand attacks, the false ratings, Sibley attacks, or collusion. Next, C. Reception process in a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. There are six, 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 six processes: belief update, context awareness, flirting and credibility, information gathering, experience recording, observation. First one is a belief update. In that, update trust value for a decision making. Second one is a context awareness. In that, consider interaction context for a trust. Third one is a filtering and credibility. In that, access information for relevance and trustworthiness. Information gathering. In that, collect a third party feedback and recommendation. And fourth one is a experience recording. In that, record a outcome for a trust evaluation. And last one is observation. Agents monitor behavior through a interaction. Simple example: agent track agent B's past actions, gathers others option, filters the info, and updates it just before choosing to interact. Next, see importance of a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. So let's see. First one is a data conversion. Second one is a planning and prediction. Third one is a knowledge. Fourth one is a decision making. Fifth one is a communication and coordination. Next, learning and adaptability. Next, context awareness, and last one is a consistency. Next one, C is the popular tools and technologies for a trust and reputation system in a multi-agents environment. There are three popular tools. First one, LangChain. Second one is the ROS. ROS stands for Robot Operating System. Third one is the Atogen. So first one is a LangChain. In that, initial for a creating tool using a memory equipped language agent. Second one is a ROS, means Robot Operating System. In that, industry standard for robotics and real world multi-agent system. Third one is the Atogen, best for building advanced multi-agent system powered by LLMs. Third one, next, challenges in a trust and reputation system in multi-agents environment. First one is a balancing trust in diverse agent rules. see in diagram. Second one is a dynamic multi-agent environment obscure through agent reputations, and third one is malicious agents undermine trust in multi-agent system. Next, see in applications of a trust and reputation system. There are 7 applications in a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. So let's see. First one is a healthcare. Second one is e-commerce. Third one is a social networks, robotics, distributed computing, P2P networks, and last one is a supply chain. So one by one we see. First one is a healthcare. In that, enhanced patient safety and data security. Second one is e-commerce. In that, enhance buyer or seller trust and fraud detection. Third one is a social networks. In that, filters content and prompts trustworthy connections. And robotics, in that, coordinate tasks and ensure system safety. Distributed computing, in that, allocates resources and secure computations. And P2P networks identify reliable peers to mitigate attack. And supply chain is in that improves transfers and supplier selections. Next one is a future trends in a trust and reputation system in a multi-agent environment. There are four future trends. First one is advanced adaptability and context awareness. Second one is integration with generative AI. Third one is a resilience against statistic attacks, and last one is a distraction and scalabilities. Next, conclusion. The research and development of a trust reputation system are foundational to the future multi-agent system. As the agents becomes more autonomous and environments become more more the need for the robotics algorithmic and mechanism to the manage trust and promote cooperative becomes promote. This report has provided a review of the critical field from the foundational concept to its most cutting research decision. Last one is the outcomes. Improve interaction quality. In that, agents make a better decision when selecting whom to interact with, leading to fewer failures and disputes. Second one is a reduces malicious activity. Next, dynamic and fair evaluation. Next, enhance cooperating among agents. In that, the environmental forest mutual trust, encouraging agents to work collaboratively. Next one is a system robustness and security. In that, attacks to like Sibley attacks, collision, bullet stuffing is improved. Next one is increased agent economically. In that, agents are more responsible for their actions since their reputation directly impact future opportunities. And last one is the scalability of a multi-agent system. In that, the TRS supports large-scale environmental by autonomically managing trust evaluations without certainly control. This is a references link on Wikipedia or Geeks for Geeks, etc. This is the questions, and so thank you.